How to cook an omelette. First, you take a chicken, lift the chicken and place its lower bottom end over a bed of straw. In this fashion, with a bit of luck, you will procure your egg. Now, it's a cookery spot, that's what we're going to do. I thoroughly enjoy the bit of cooking of this wonderful little bit of kit I got yesterday over in McParland's, across Newry's only sort of independent retail store that sells that kind of thing, and they're over there on Monaghan Street. Got this from them yesterday, £16, a little yoke that does the switching. That's it on there, but that's it off there. That gives me a flame for up to 2 or 3 hours. So this is enough to do my omelette. So it's a summer omelette, accompanied by a grounded, they give this to me this morning, a grounded summer salad. That's what we have there. Andrew, can I see something that's relevant to my program on the screen, please? I'm seeing the thing that's in preview. So if I could see our set, it would be very jolly. So this is the matter of doing this here, you see. You just keep this going, yeah. 45-degree angle, the knife on the steel. Oh, wow, yeah, now that should be fine. So I'm going to do a number of things first before we cook the omelette. I'm taking the ingredients, very simple ingredients for the omelette. I'm going to have onion at the center of the omelette. Cut my onion down the middle, completely like so. Take one half of it, leave that, get rid of the other half over there. Now when you're cutting, make sure your nails and your fingertips are bent back. You can see there, and that the knife is tilted at an angle of about 27 degrees, I'd say, to go through the edge of the onion. So that's there, that's gone. And then turn it around like so, and through that end of it. And then with a smaller knife, I shall take the skin off the onion. You take the skin off the onion by very subtly and gently getting in under the layer of skin, working your way round and removing it in the fashion I show you now. This is my famous one-egg omelette. So if we're in recessionary times, as we are, and if you don't have a whole lot of money, you can make any evening a meal fit for a king. And this is what I'm showing you, how it's done. So we got rid of that. We have the onion there. Now we're going to peel it. So it's you see, I've cut into the onion like so, but I haven't gone the whole way through. I've left 1/4 of an inch at the bottom, which holds the slice intact on the body of the half onion. Again, I'm going there, I'm going down, I'm going down like so, I'm going down, I'm going down, I'm going down. Turn it round, and then I come in here. The slices, individual slivers of onion, are now released from the mother load of the onion itself. Now I'm going to cut like so. You see? Wouldn't it be great if I cut? No, it wouldn't. Don't even think. So I have a load of onion there. I'm not going to use all of it. Now I do want to use my garlic, and this is the garlic bulb. Do get good garlic. Mr. Phillips down there on Hill Street has the very, very best of garlic. And you're pulling the garlic bulbs. I like a lot of garlic in my omelette. So I take the cloves of garlic like so, put it on the board like so. I'll take, for the purposes of this, I'll take 2, but normally I'd put 4. Now, how does one peel garlic? Easiest thing in the world, dear friends. I'll show you now. Here we are. Ah, yes, here we are. I would clean the knife, all set for the garlic. Put the garlic on the table, the flat of the knife on the top of the garlic, and whack it, like so. That's the first bit of garlic whacked. You then whack the second bit of garlic. Lifting the garlic, dear friends, you simply allow the whacked garlic clove. The skin separates easily from the meat of the garlic itself. We discard the skins, and there we are. Here we have it. This is for my summer omelette, my one-egg summer omelette. Now we need to chop the garlic. The way to chop the garlic is like so. You keep it flat, and then you go across it. Going across it, yeah. Now the secret is, when we start cooking, we will gently saute the onions and the garlic, first of all, so that you're not actually eating raw vegetable within your omelette. You're not doing that. You've got it. There you are. We're getting it finer and finer all the time. Now, if I were making the garlic to go on my wonderful garlic potato, where I'm taking half a roasting potato, deep scoring it, very deep scoring it, Exiosi style, I would be putting my garlic on it. This garlic would go into a mortar, and then I would hammer it with a pestle, and having done that, it would almost puree the garlic. I would then smother the garlic over the top with a tiny amount of olive oil, or indeed, in my case here, I'm using and would be using the rapeseed oil, Irish rapeseed oil. The good of the rapeseed oil is very, very interesting because it gives you a nutty brown taste, a rich, nutty taste, and that's there. But, and with the potato, I would be cutting it in half, scoring it deeply, maybe a 1/4 inch score, and then I'd be layering the garlic. Have I got my, yeah, I'd be layering the garlic over that, lots and lots of pepper, and that into an oven 200 degrees for about 20 minutes. And that's the half a potato with the lovely crisp garlic top to it and the succulence of white potato flesh underneath. That's served with lasagna. We'll do lasagna next week for you. That's served with lasagna or indeed with spaghetti bolognese. Absolutely delicious. But back to now. We're doing our garlic. We have the garlic more or less where it should be. We've chopped it. Now, we want to get some sweet tomatoes, and for the purposes of this, I'm using tiny cherry tomatoes, and I'm slicing them just once, like so, because I want the tomato to stand out visually and texturally and taste-wise in the omelette proper. So there you are. Now, in an ideal situation, I don't have a grill here today, but in my ideal situation with my 1-egg omelette, I would be doing something just a little bit different. I would be cooking the omelette, first of all, on the pan. Having cooked it on the pan, I would then be placing it momentarily underneath a very, very hot grill, and that cooks it off. But in the case of the pan here today, I shall try and make an attempt to flick the omelette. We'll see how I get on with that. Now, I've got my tomato, I've got my garlic, I've got my onion. Now, if I had been better prepared, I would also have some grated carrot. You can take grated carrot. I would also have some finely chopped red and green pepper. So that gives you, for your work at home, really put into it anything you want. If you wanted to take some of the potatoes that you had yesterday, chop them up very, very fine, and we'll use that as well. So I'm now going to introduce you to the McParland Ring Cooker Special. Now bear with me and I'll do this. It's going on. That's the gas on, and it's coming round to there. Now it's on. It's lit, believe it or not. I'm now leaving that to go there. I have to beat my egg first. And I said to you, a 1-egg omelette. And the 1-egg omelette is coming. Take your egg, take your device. So there you are. That's it done. That's your egg. In the pot, in the bowl, take the little bit of egg that has gone out in there. And we're going to beat the egg. That's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to beat it. Here it is. We're beating. You see? I'm inclined to put the salt and the pepper into the egg at this stage, because in so doing, it's giving the egg, it's allowing the goodness of the salt and the flavor of the salt and the pepper through the egg that's been beaten. Now, having said that, the less salt you can take, the better. Not good for your cholesterol. And if you are having cholesterol problems, where's my, I should have my pepper. My pepper seems to have disappeared. I don't quite know why. Anyway, ours is the art of the possible. The tiniest amount of salt will go in. Normally I wouldn't take salt in it because I would have a small cholesterol problem. There we are, that's that. My salad this morning, well, I'll show it to you in a moment or two, comes from Barry and Grounded. We're almost right there. And they're in the full swing of their summer business on Monaghan Street. La-di-da-da-da-dee, la-di-da-da-dee-da-day. Now, there we are. That should be almost us there. Now, sometimes you can put a teaspoonful of water into that. It sometimes helps. Now, I'm going to take my very fine quality rapeseed oil. I don't want an awful lot of it, but I certainly want enough of it to cover the bottom of the pan. I don't want it to be a 1/16 or a 32nd of an inch deep on the pan. I want it to barely cover. I'm starting heating the pan now. The little bit of oil going into it. That's enough, because as it heats, I will move it around the pan and allow it to cover the surface of the what is it called, tefal on the pan, and that being the case, now we're okay there. Now, do I put this here? Yes, there we are. We're looking good. The one egg omelette for summertime, and the first thing I am going to do once I've got the oil up to temperature, watching all the time not to overheat the oil. Make sure you do not overheat the oil. You're keeping it like so, all right? Moving it around. And as I said to you, I want to saute, just gently soften the onion and the garlic. I'll do the onion first. I'll put that in first, because the onion, you see, there it goes. The onion, you see, and you don't have to use it all. You just have to, will go more quickly, and the garlic would have a propensity to burn a little bit. So we'll watch that, and we don't make a mistake there. Now, we just try and keep the oil there all the time, and make sure that everything is going the way it should be going. You're getting, Andrew, do you like the smell? Isn't it lovely? Wow, there we're going well. Andrew, my head is cut off, I think, have a look at, make sure the framing of our set picture is right. Andrew is a genius at this. Now there's the onion. It's just quietly sauteing away there. I'm now going to add the garlic. Garlic going in. There you are. Garlic's in. There we are. And we're going to move it around. Moving it around, making sure it doesn't burn, because we don't want it burning. And don't hesitate to take it off the heat in order to prevent the burning. La da 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 dee dum da dee da da dum, on the banks of my own lovely Lee. La 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 la. So at the moment I have sauteed the garlic and I've sauteed the onion. And just before putting the egg in, I'm ever so briefly going to drop my tomatoes onto it. The tomatoes will go soft very quickly, and we don't want them to go mushy. We want them to retain a certain solidity of bite. S of B, solidity of bite. You see the way I'm maneuvering the pan, taking it off as necessary, the heat, and making sure it's all good. Now, never actually add additional oil to the pan. In adding additional oil to the pan, the oil is going onto the pan cold, and it's not immediately joining in the frying operation. So there we are. That's there. I'm going to put that to the one side for the moment, and a final beating. I always insist on a final little beating of the egg, and that's what I'm doing now. To make sure that nothing has kind of jellified or nothing has kind of gone lumpy, that we have. And the secret, you see, of the one egg omelette, which is amazingly filling, is to make sure it flows over the pan, like so. There's the pan ready and awaiting the onion and awaiting the omelette. There we are. The egg will come now. We're all set. Here it is. And the secret, when this goes in to the onion, the tomato, the garlic, and another time maybe grated carrot, we then spread it across the entirety of the pan. There you are. It's in. And it's spreading. We're in the spreading moment, and it's going well. And we're moving the egg around the pan. You can see it there. There it is. There it's going. Rowan's one egg summer omelette. An Epicurean extravaganza, I say. Now, at the moment, you see, the heat is all at the bottom, and it's working its way through the egg and the vegetables. In an ideal situation, I would, at a certain moment, put this in under the grill. So what I'm doing is, because you see there is a propensity of the uncooked egg to sit there uncooked, I use the flat of the spatula to move it around the pan. Now, I'm going around the edges to make sure it's all good, and I'm letting it cook just that little bit. Time will give you the indication of how long you should leave it cooking. And look at it there. How's the smell, Andrew? You enjoying it? Wow. There we are. The idea is to have it brown on the bottom and succulent on the inside. Now, because I'm taking this a wee bit easy, you see now I put the spatula under and then turn. You see, look at that, dear people. There you have it. Look at that. Can you see that? There is my one-egg omelette, Rowan's one-egg summer Epicurean magnificence. Switching the heat off now. The heat is off. The omelette is there. About to put the omelette onto the pan. There it is. Or onto the plate. The plate, you will have preheated the plate onto the grill or in the oven. And you're then going to go like so. I'll do it this way. We want to turn the omelette neatly out onto the plate. You with me? Like so. There you are. That's it there. Your omelette is out. And with the omelette, we're serving the grounded summer magnificent salad. We have red peppers in the salad. We have goat's cheese there. You may not want the cheese because of cholesterol matters. And here we have it. And if Sean from upstairs would now come down, or anyone from upstairs who wishes to eat this, they're very welcome to so do. There it is. The salad, you can see in the salad, they have everything there. Apple in it, tomatoes in it. They have red and green peppers in it, lettuce in it. There you are. That's Rowan's summer Epicurean magnificence. The one-egg omelette. That's a meal in itself with a summer omelette from Grounded. And look to me, if I were eating this at home, I would be, that's lovely. I would be cooking, I would be boiling a half a cup full of rice. I would place the rice, cooked boiled rice, boil it white rice, basmati rice. I would have it on the plate. I would have it cooked on the plate. It would form the bed for the omelette, and then I would put some soy sauce over, dark soy sauce over the omelette and the rice, and that would be absolutely magnificent. Now I'm going to try this and make you all exceedingly jealous. Here we are. We take a piece like so. Okay, here it is. Oh my God. Oh. That is indescribably wonderful. A meal fit for a king. I'm going to eat this. Andrew, some music, please. More cooking next week.